wear shoes in China. It's open toe.
Okay, so it is our first and only full day in Shanghai. We are going to
Suzhou.
Suzhou?
Suzhou.
Suzhou today, which is known for like traditional Chinese clothing, specifically qipao. So Hans's parents are taking us there and finding me a qipao to wear, which is really, really sweet of them. So it's going to be a full day trip. Apparently there's a lot of other things to do there as well. So yeah, very exciting. We've been waking up pretty early, like 5:30 to 5:45 every day so far. Definitely not what we're used to, but we're on the go. This is our last full day of this trip. We leave tomorrow morning, so finally I think we're both feeling like the wear and tear of constant non-stop travel. Usually we kind of like take it easy, but this has been a really go kind of trip. But I'm glad that we really got to see and experience so many things. Yeah, today's gonna be really good. The weather here, it's actually a lot colder than I thought. To me it's colder than Beijing, but I'm thinking that it's probably like because it's close to the water. That's probably adding to the coldness. But yeah, so far the weather has been really awesome. It hasn't been raining. The sky looks beautiful. Excited for another really fun and great day. Anything to add?
Exciting day.
Here comes the moon, held by my love, to shine on you with a light that comes from above. It's not the sun, not burning bright, but it's enough to not be hit by the night. How does a tiny brilliance extend such a hope to the world? The answer is found inside of you. You hold the power to guide people home who are lost in the dark. Your heart burns much brighter than the Here comes my child, held by my love, to offer hope to a world with light from above. How does a tiny brilliance extend such a hope to the world? The answer is found inside of you. You hold the power to guide people home who are lost in the dark. Your heart.
So after our beautiful boat ride, we decided to explore the city some more and headed to the famous Suzhou gardens. There are a lot of different gardens, but we started off at the Lion Grove Garden, and it was so beautiful. All of the gardens are so picturesque. They're so well done, and they're really well maintained. So you really can't go wrong wherever you go, but the Lion Grove Garden did seem to be a bit less crowded and a lot more accessible. It was built during the Yuan Dynasty in 1342 by a group of Zen Buddhist disciples of the monk Tianru, and it was a memorial of their master. As you walk around the gardens, you can see a lot of ties to this Zen Buddhism as well as the Yuan Dynasty. It is said, though, that once their master, monk Tianru, died, then the disciples disbanded and the temple and the gardens kind of fell into disrepair. But later on, during the Ming Dynasty, there was a push to rebuild, to get donations in order to restore it to what it once was. And yeah, that was sort of the story behind how it all came back together again. It's really known for the rock sculptures that they have throughout the garden. And the most famous one is a lion rock sculpture. So it's said that there are 9 different lion formations that you can be seen playing, roaring, eating, and it was just such a beautiful and lovely place to be. There are so many nooks and crannies and lily ponds. Hans was just walking all around and exploring everywhere. He was literally next to me, and then I turned around and he was up on top of this rock. But it was such a fun place. There are so many kids. It is mildly packed with people, but I have to say a lot of the other gardens are way more crowded. So if you're sort of looking for a happy medium, this is the perfect place to start. After we left the garden, we walked a little bit more on the main street. There are a ton of different street foods, and it's so cool to just stop by, pick some up, and have little snack breaks along the way. Although at this time it was a little past lunch, so we were getting considerably more hungry, and then we found this little shop on the side with this adorable cat, so of course we had to stop. One of Hans's favorite foods is zhongyang. It's like a Chinese sweet soup. It has sweet fermented rice wine in it, as well as rice balls and little bits of the rice itself. Hans's mom makes a really, really good version of this, but hers was a little thicker, a little sweeter. This one was a bit more watered down, but it was still really good, and on a cold day, it was the perfect pick-me-up snack. We also got some beef noodle soup, and that was just so incredibly tasty. Hans was on a beef noodle soup kick on this trip, and we ordered it almost everywhere we went that had it. I tried some of the broth, and it was just such a depth of flavor. It was so savory and salty, and yeah, it was just excellent. We also got dumpling noodles and a seaweed soup, so all sorts of things that just warmed up our bodies. Then as we continued down the road, the main attraction is this humble administrator's garden, but the line was just so incredibly long. It literally wrapped down the entire outside of the building that we just gave up and decided not to do that. But the main purpose of our trip to Suzhou was to find me a jipao, which Hans's parents were so kind to buy for me and take me to pick it out. We went to this wedding emporium, and all of the shops had these super romantic and cute names. It was literally like this big outlet mall, and every single store was wedding attire. It was so beautiful and elaborate. I had never really seen anything like this, but I got a couple of really good ones, and I'm so happy.
Country lanes in coastal plains, endless views that we're passing through, making our way to a distant place, just us two, somewhere new. asleep on a starlit beach, just us two, somewhere new, somewhere new. Just us two, I'll follow you to somewhere new, somewhere new.
Okay, it is our last night in Shanghai. We're gonna go out to dinner with Hans's parents, walk around the Bund, and then hopefully get a good night's sleep before we head off to the airport tomorrow. But today was a really long but fun day in Suzhou. It was so cute. I would definitely recommend.
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses, where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week. I was trying to seal a deal just like last week. Trying to run plays and run it up like the mathletes. It's in my DNA to have hope and make a way. Good energy will hit that MJ fade away. Miss me with the hate and nah, bruh, not today. Stayed in my lane, didn't complain, this was meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now this not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now this not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. I'ma let bygones be bygones. I'ma keep rapping till I turn into an icon. Back against the ropes, kept swinging like Tyson. Back in the booth, now I'm snapping as a python. Had to rise up to the horizon. Use my words to connect, no Verizon. Speak the truth, I'ma show you chase your dreams. I'm living proof, not the industry type, but I'ma grind from the roots. Ooh, see my family struggle from the start. I'm gonna change the trajectory. Put some respect to me. Plant the seeds daily, foundation, that's the recipe. If you walked in my shoes, then you knew this meant for me. Whatever come my way, this is meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now this not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this is meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now this not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm here to be the voice for the people and break the generational curse. Stand for something, and not just fall for anything. And never get it twisted when I'm in the booth. You already know I'ma speak my truth. I'ma share my pain, I'ma share my story.
Who knows what could happen? Okay, so we just left the hotel and we're heading to the airport to finally go back home. The trip has been really good. Let's see. Last night I bit into a taffy and when I was little I fell off my bike and my tooth cracked in half. And then in 2020 I had to, like, the tooth tissue was dead, so they made me get like a porcelain veneer on it. And then yesterday when I was eating the taffy, then like it ripped out my veneer, so I had like a hole in my mouth, and it was like really terrible and freaky, and hopefully we get that resolved. But yeah, that's definitely adding to the overall vibe. We're both kind of under the weather. My laptop is broken. There are a lot of things that we're ready to go home and like resolve, but overall the trip was really great. I think we have a newfound like appreciation for China, and yeah, we'll definitely be back. Longer stays, less on the go, and just take it easy. But yeah, good time.